black and white TV, color TV. It was Pittsburgh, now Cincinnati.
This is SportsCenter.
A showdown in Cincy becomes a Bengal breakthrough. In New Jersey, Giants get a kick in the pants. Carolina giving Michael Vick the runaround, while out west, Broncos and Chiefs run up the score. Plus, your BCS bowls are full among the nation's top teams. Which one has the most to lose?
I'm Matt Liner of USC. SportsCenter's next.
Three times last year, the #1 ranked team in college basketball lost. Coach K and company trying to stay unbeaten at home. Their #1, Sheldon Williams, missed with 11 seconds to go. Jumon Gordon the rebound. Xavier Dowdell pushing. Tip is good. Virginia Tech up by 1. With 1 second on the clock, the Cameron Crazies crushed. The ensuing timeout, the refs set the clock back to 1.6 that set this up.
McRoberts looking, throws it to midcourt. Dockery dribbles, shoots, scores! Sean Dockery has hit a midcourt jumper to win this ball game.
#1 lives for another day, and the Cameron Crazies not crushed anymore. What a way for the week to start or end for Duke. 77-75. They are now unbeaten at 7-0. Unbeaten, the theme we're going to follow here. Championship Saturday in college football, giving way to Showdown Sunday in the NFL. Some teams clinch, other teams eliminated from contention. This is Neil Everett, and I'm Karl Ravech.
I don't know how we're going to top that. We're going to give it a go. The Bengals trying to walk the walk because we already know at least one of them can talk the talk. To Pittsburgh, Team Cincinnati has beaten just twice in its last 11 games. Ben Roethlisberger thumbing his nose at his busted up thumb, wearing a gizmo so he could go, and go he did. But first, we go. First quarter, Bengals down 7. Carson Palmer, 43 yards over the shoulder. TJ Houshmandzadeh. That's a Pac-10 connection right there. TJ doesn't get the pub CJ gets. Both former Oregon State teammates. Take another look. Too Raj, too much for Ricardo Coakley, and this ball game is tied at 7. Big Ben's turn, first quarter, shotgun. Quincy Morgan, 25 yards, touchdown. Morgan's only catch. Roethlisberger, 29 for 41, 386 yards, 41 attempts, 13 more than his previous career high. All this with a thumb that was hurting even more after this play in the second quarter. Pass incomplete, back to Roethlisberger. He's looking at it. It hurts, but it was good enough to play, is what he said afterwards, but it's hurting more. After that play, thing was all black and blue and ugly. And next play from scrimmage after the incomplete, Roethlisberger's pass is completed to Brian Simmons. He plays for the Bengals. Interception. 5 plays after that play. We're coming back with this play. Bengals with the football. Second quarter, score tied at 14 apiece. Palmer to Houshmandzadeh. It worked once. Will it work twice? You betcha. They've got reservations for 6 from 6 yards. 21-14 Bengals. They led 21-17 at the half. Third quarter, it's 24-17. Roethlisberger looking for Hines Ward. End zone, 20-yard touchdown, and then Ward does his best Ickey Shuffle imitation. Ickey Woods, former Bengals star. It's 24-all. Ensuing kickoff, Tab Perry, he wants to be a current Bengals star. The rookie from UCLA, whose parents went to high school in Cincinnati, 6'3", 215, strong, fast. Just as the Steelers kick coverage team, especially Ike Taylor. He's a believer. 94 yards on the return, led to a Rudy Johnson touchdown. 31-24 Bengals. Fourth quarter, still 31-24. Roethlisberger rolls. Odell Thurman. How's it? 10 tackles, forced fumble, a pass deflection, and that pick. Bengals turn the TO into a TD. Rudy. 14-yard touchdown, second of the game. Johnson ran for 98 yards. It's 38-24 Bengals. 3 minutes left. Steelers down 2 touchdowns. Roethlisberger to Ward, 6 yards, touchdown. Hines Ward, 9 catches, 135 yards, 38-31. Cincinnati goes 3 and out, under 2 minutes left. Steelers down 7. Second and 19, David Pollock, another Bengal rookie doing big things. First round pick with the sack of Big Ben. 2 plays after that, 4th and 13, Roethlisberger. Bagged by Justin Smith, and Oh, these aren't the Bengals of old, said one Steeler afterwards. Cincinnati takes over leadership in the division, 38-31 winners. Early this season, the Steelers ran for a season-high 221 yards in Cincinnati. Sunday, just 95 yards. 6 touchdown passes thrown by the 2 quarterbacks. None were caught by Chad Johnson.
This was a big game, and what we want to do is really silence the critics. You know, no one believed in this and believed in us and what we've done thus far this season. But this is the statement game. You know, probably after this game, there can be another excuse why we're not for real. So, you know, we have to win. We have to win the rest of our games and let the world know that we are serious.
We have an opportunity to do something special. And that opportunity, that carrot nugget is still out there for us. And we can just keep working and doing our thing, and we take care of ourselves. If we just keep, doing our thing, good things will continue to happen for us. And we have an opportunity to have a home playoff game in Cincinnati would be huge.
If you remember the last time the Bengals finished the season with a winning record, you're reminiscing back to 1990. At 9-3, guaranteed of beating 500 this season. Carson Palmer, 11 games with a quarterback rating of 100 or better. That's an NFL single-season record. Everything is working for all those Trojans. Cincinnati, plus 24 turnover differential, best in the NFL. Sean Salisbury, break down this ball-hawking defense.
Oh, yeah, Neil, and it's easy to see why they're such a good ball-hawking defense, because they finish. They find a way to close the play out. They got darn near 40 takeaways this year on that football team, and it's going to be the defense that's going to take them deep into the playoffs with all the talk about the offense. But Marvin Lewis's defense has been outstanding. Here's Ben Roethlisberger on Sunday, pump faking, and then trying to stick one in over Brian Simmons, the linebacker. He's not buying it. Gets depth, gets right under the throw. That's throwing into too much coverage, and then he catches it and finishes it. Here's Roethlisberger again. Going to pump fake to the right on Deltha O'Neal and try to get it to Hines Ward down the field, force the big play. Not even biting on it. Look at Deltha O'Neal find the ball and go up and get it before Hines Ward does, and then bring the ball back. It's amazing what the Cincinnati Bengals have done. And have a look at the different angle. Deltha O'Neal peeks in at Roethlisberger's not buying it. That's just a defense that understands concepts. And how many times do we see DBs drop the ball when they got a chance to finish? Made that catch, and then Roethlisberger forces another one in, Odell Thurman. I promise you, it's the Cincinnati Bengals defense that'll be the difference if they're going to get to the Super Bowl.
Well, the worm appears to have turned. Bengals with a 2-game lead have 3 4-8 teams in a row on their schedule, looking at their first division championship in 15 years. The Steelers left to scramble for a playoff berth.
First place, NFC East on the line. Bill Parcells bringing his boys to his former home, the Meadowlands. Tom Coughlin and the G-Men looking to avenge a 3-point overtime loss earlier this year. Second quarter, zeros on the board. Brandon Jacobs plowing in. That ends a 12-yard drive the right way. Giants, 127 on the ground. Watch Kendrick Clancy. He is absolutely in the backfield before Bledsoe can hand the ball off. Antonio Pierce picks it up and scores. Bledsoe somehow saying Clancy had to be offsides. He almost took the handoff from me. 17-10. Bledsoe, fade, Glenn, touchdown. Cowboys cut the deficit down to 17-10 in the third. We'll go to the fourth. Jay Feely, not again. Last weekend's disaster supposed to be in the rear view, and he clanks it off the post. Oh, boy. 50 seconds to play. Cowboys still only down 7. Giants had 4 sacks in the game. They pressured 11 all day. Bledsoe, nowhere to go. Clock continues to run. Bledsoe, Julius Jones has it, doesn't get out of bounds. Dallas has to come up and spike it. 10 seconds to go. Cowboys on the 30. The screen pass that worked well if you needed a first down. They need a touchdown. 17-10. G-Men win. Ron Jaworski on the weekend. A missed field goal didn't mean nearly as much.
In a throwback NFC East battle, it was expected to be a defensive struggle. And it was a defensive touchdown on the first play of the second half by linebacker Antonio Pierce that gave the G-Men a 17-0 lead.
We had little tendencies all week long that they was a close-side running team. And, I got in the backfield, made a good play.
He jumped the snap count pretty good and almost took the handoff from me.
That really was an incredible play by a guy who's basically on the run stopper, not so much a guy's penetrating like that.
But I'm coming downhill. I just seen the quarterback, put the ball on the running back's hip, and all I was thinking was touchdown the whole way. It wasn't really no other result but touchdown.
That play at the start of the second half, that's just spots him, mean, that's a tie game if that doesn't happen.
In a very happy Giants locker room, there was gratification over the play of the defense, but certainly some concern over the lack of productivity on the offensive side of the ball, where Eli Manning had only 152 yards passing and 2 interceptions. At the Meadowlands, I'm Ron Jaworski, ESPN.
Giants got a 1-game lead in the division, 3 of their final 4 away from Giant Stadium, including the last 2 on each coast. Cowboys at home next week against the Chiefs. Bill Parcells says if you look at this like it's a disaster, that's what it's going to turn out to be. But if you look at it like we can bounce back, that's what probably will happen.
Rodney Barber's got a hat trick.
That man can't be stopped. You can't stop him.
Chambers up. He got it. He got it. Chambers, what a catch.
Much more NFL inside SportsCenter, including Michael Vick victimized in Carolina, while the Broncos fire back in a shootout in Kansas City. Peyton Manning making NFL history on Sunday, and he wasn't alone, taking aim at an even dozen. The Colts trifecta pads its stats. Plus, back on campus, all 4 BCS Bowls now a done deal. Coming up, who has the most to lose and why, and who's already lost?
If you get a cell phone, we'll go into bankruptcy.
With Singular's Go Phone, not a possibility. Did you know you pay as you go? No, we did not know. Pick your plan and no bill surprises.
No surprises, no bill surprises.
No, 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 no.
What a deal, what a deal.
Rejoice, rejoice, there's Go Phone from Singular. Go Phone, Go Phone.
'Tis the season for Go Phone, only from Singular, raising the bar.
SportsCenter, brought to you by Dockers, men, women, home, dress to live, and Singular, raising the bar.
Sunday Showdown continues. Chiefs have won their last 16 December home games. That's a remarkable record. Tested Sunday by the Broncos, who know a loss to the Chiefs not the best idea as the playoff chase continues. Plummer, screen, Mike Anderson. Give me some blocking here. Gonna go left, gonna go right, now up the middle. Good block down the field, and boy, did he embarrass Greg Wesley, who missed him. Wesley's face down in the dirt, 7-0 Broncos as Anderson goes to the house. Plummer in the first, 7-7. Watch Eric Warfield, tipped, intercepted. Patrick Surtain, boy, that's his first interception, which came last week. 2 more in this game for Plummer. Second quarter tied at 14. Denver's got it on the 25. Green, Tony Gonzalez. I'll take that one. That's the only one he's going to get. 25 yards and a touchdown. 21-14. Chefs. 26 seconds to play in the half. Still 21-14. Broncos come to the line. That's the quarterback, Plummer, running out to set up as a receiver. Get on that guy. Plummer's wide left. The backup QB is not Bo, but Bradley Van Pelt. This is first NFL play. No one laid a hand on him until he was in the zone. 7 yards and a touchdown. Shanahan's pleased with the crafty play. Vermeil is not. But his mood would soon change. Fourth quarter, Chiefs down. Larry Johnson, point. Not done yet. 30 yards, longest run of the day for him. 30 of 140 yards he gained. 2 plays later, the ball's on the 9. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Kennison gets laid out by John Lynch. Unnecessary roughness, helmet-to-helmet called on Lynch. Lynch is rarely flagged in his career for unnecessary roughness. Next play, Johnson. Weaving his way in, one of 2 touchdowns he had, 31-27. Lynch had words for the back judge, Kirk Dornan, after this. He gets flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct. This is the play of the game. Late in the fourth, Broncos down 31-27. 4th and 1. Did he get it? Mike Anderson. Referee Bill Levy looking at it. And the replay says first, Now we're going to check it all out because Vermeil's going to challenge. And after the review, you can see that he needed to get one. He didn't get there. Play was overturned. Chiefs go on to win 31-27. Remarkable. And they have ridden the Larry Johnson train to the tune of 5 straight 100-yard games. Pedro Gomez on the closing gap between first and second in the AFC West.
Trailing by 3 against Denver in the fourth quarter, the Chiefs turned to Larry Johnson. He racked up 90 of his 140 rushing yards and scored the game-winning touchdown in the final quarter thanks to his personal game plan.
Keep my head in and keep focused. Make sure I get all the confidence of the offensive line and the coaches and keep doing what I know I can do.
Needs to say, he's a big horse. He averaged 4.7 yards a carry and 5 games in a row of 100 yards, just equal to Priest Holmes. And that's you're in pretty good company when you do that.
He's a tough back. He plays well, and I think, he's coming of age, which is a good thing. I think with the more carries and the more time he has in there, he'll be even better.
And the Chiefs will need him as they face one of the toughest strengths of schedule among AFC playoff contenders the rest of the way. With Dallas, the Giants, San Diego, and Cincinnati remaining, Coach Dick Vermeil says they gave that kind of schedule to the right kind of kids. In Kansas City, Pedro Gomez, ESPN.
Well, the game you just watched on ESPN Sunday night, Chargers-Raiders in San Diego. San Diego looking to gain a game on Denver. LaDainian Tomlinson, you see what he's done. 11 touchdowns, 9 career games against the Raiders. Lamont Jordan brought over from the Jets to give Oakland a running game. Not do that. Clinton Hart popped it up. Chargers recover, and, well, Lamont's upset with himself. Hey, good news for the Raiders. No penalties. No way. Wait, yeah. Ensuing Chargers possession, Drew Brees, who's been dynamite against the Raiders in his career, goes to Gates Barbecue. Antonio, but it's closed. Marty Schottenheimer throws the red flag, and they take another look and say, yes, we are open. It counts. Touchdown, and Lamont Jordan says, it's my bad. It's 10-3 Chargers, second quarter. LaDainian Tomlinson stopped on this run. He'd go 25 carries, 86 yards, not score a touchdown. Locker room tweaked aside. He did return. Hey, our Visa Skycam play of the game, second and goal on that same drive. Tomlinson's replacement, Michael Turner, and it's 17-10, fourth quarter. 27-10, Kerry Collins looking deep. There's that Hart fella again. He returns it 70 yards for a touchdown. Randy Moss, by the way, 7 catches, 74 yards. Chargers 34-10. 5th straight win over the Raiders. The first time that's happened in over 40 years. Chargers and Chiefs pulled within a game of the Broncos in the AFC West. Now the Chargers host the Dolphins next week. Chiefs head to Dallas. Broncos have Baltimore at home. Chargers host Denver in the season finale. And remember, San Diego also has a date at Indianapolis.
Don't call me when they're in my town. Call me when they're on my block.
All righty, Mercury Morris. Are we on the block? Well, we're on the clock. We're 12-0, only 4 teams, members of that club. 34 Bears, 13-0. The 72 Dolphins started the season 12-0. Of course, they finished the season perfect. It was the Bears 13-0 before they lost in the title game. The 85 version of the Bears went 12-0. Chicago losing its 13th game to the Dolphins. They finished the regular season 15-1. They won the Super Bowl. The 98 Bronx, they were 12-0. They'd get to 13-0 before losing to the G-Men. Denver finished 14-2, won the Super Bowl. Colts, they're not just winning. I mean, they're winning big. 6 of the last 8 by at least 17. Home to Tennessee. Manning is chasing history. Dungy's actually looking for his 100th win. Seems like this season. 7-0 Colts when Manning finds Marvin Harrison over 12,000 yards receiving in his career. Only 11 others have ever done that. The Edge, third fastest player to reach 9,000 yards. Only Eric Dickerson and Jim Brown have done it faster. You start mentioning this team and these individuals, historically, you're talking about some great names and some incredible teams. Manning, play action. Why not Reggie Wayne? 13 of 17, 3 touchdowns, a near-perfect quarterback rating. He only threw 17 passes. Fourth quarter, how's that defense? Tenacious. Dwight Freeney hit McNair, Triplett grabbed the ball, he'd go to the house. Colts win 35-3. And with that, well, guess what? They stay unbeaten. Life good for the Colts. Your Dockers all-around performer, that's the Colts. Triplets were triplets, and Indianapolis stays unbeaten. 12 down. There are now only 7 to go. 7's a lot. Milestone mayhem on Sunday, though. Harrison, 12,000 receiving yards. The Edge, the third fastest to 9,000. And Peyton Manning now with 25 touchdown passes for an unprecedented 8th straight season. Unprecedented and unbeaten.
I definitely realize, what the opportunity and the potential is. And, I guess just playing 8 years, I mean, I know how hard it is to win, 9 games, 10 games, 11 games, and to win 12 in a season is extremely hard. And then they say you do 12 in a row. I mean, it's, you don't have time to sort of pat yourself on the back as a team, but you do feel like we've done something good so far.
But are they on the block? That's really the question still stuck in Mercury Morris's mind. But here's what's left. Next week, they're at Jacksonville. A win gives them the AFC South title and a first-round bye. As for their chances to run the table, well, Jeff Fisher, he of the Titans, if they stay healthy, with what they do on offense, the speed they have on defense, they're going to have a chance.
More NFL straight ahead, including a tough day to be Michael Vick. Sunday in Carolina, the Falcons coming down with an acute case of cat scratch fever. Oh, an unsolicited Nugent reference. Beyond the Rose Bowl, which BCS team has the most to lose? Which non-BCS bowl team is most worth watching? We go game day on Sunday. Plus...
SkyCam Play of the Game. Brought to you by Visa, proud sponsor of the NFL. With Visa's multiple layers of security, you're covered.
Hey, Teddy, I hate to bother you. You sent my melon to Peyton, P-E-Y.
Groceries, $41.
That's awesome, man. Charlie!
Oil change, $25.
Good too. Decaf!
Lunch,
Decaf!
$12.
Great shit today, guys. Nice salad bar.
Your favorite players,
yes,
priceless.
Yes! Yes!
There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard.
You signed the bread to my little brother. He loves you.
This Tuesday,
Oh, you're hot.
thank you, so are you. It's 4 against 1
Let's not fight.
No, let's.
in the hottest DVD of the year.
Wow.
Fantastic Four, Tuesday.
You've been working out.
Shut up.
Life, it can be shaky at times. Now all Panasonic digital cameras have optical image stabilization, so your memories will never be shaky again. Panasonic, ideas for life.
Where he makes his mistake is that he doesn't protect the ball.
It's pure fundamentals. Watch right here. He got sloppy. Here, right here. That's where he loses it. Let's look at that again.
Hey, honey, did you?
Always switch it to the other hand, away from where the pursuit is coming.
What exactly are you doing?
That's a mental breakdown. He got a little reckless there, and I'm sure he's going to catch an earful on the sidelines.
Now playing on DirecTV Pay-Per-View. The hit movies you want to see when you want to see them this month.
Wow!
This is the Polar Express.
Gotham isn't beyond saving.
Direct, fast, easy. DirecTV Pay-Per-View. There's always something on.
Showdown Sunday continues on SportsCenter. This had a great game written all over. Carolina hosting Atlanta, and Michael Vick 5-0 as a starter against the Panthers. First quarter, 3-0 Falcons. Bartender, Foster, Deshaun Foster, 30 yards, 24 carries, 131 yards, First Carolina back to go over 100 yards this season. Later in the drive, Jake Delhomme. And, Foster is Australian for touchdown. Panthers take a 7-3 lead. Second quarter, 4th and 1. Michael Rucker going to get the spot shadow, and even better for him, he's going to get unblocked. That's bad news for Michael Vick, who was sacked 5 times and only ran the ball 3 times, and he killed Carolina with his legs in the past. Carolina takes over and takes over. Delhomme quick out to Steve Smith, avoids the tackle with a stiff arm. Touchdown, 18 yards. Smith, 7 catches, 65 yards. Delhomme, 17 for 27, 164 yards, 2 touchdowns. Time to put this baby to bed. Fourth quarter, 17-6. Vick. Intercepted by Ricky Manning Jr. That'll lead to a Foster touchdown. Panthers 24-6. Hey, Sal Powell, how'd the Panthers stifle Michael Vick?
To contain Michael Vick, the Panthers used a variety of defensive tactics, spies, stunts, and delayed blitzes focused on one goal: keep Vick in the pocket.
I think they just did a great job in their rush lanes. They did some things that didn't allow us to get out the side of the pocket.
What was your assignment specifically?
Basically, it's just to spy him, try to keep him in and force him back into everybody else if I couldn't make the play.
We were going to try to give him different looks, different guys spying him, different people coming. We knew if we could contain him outside, make him step up, then them type of plays would work.
They were very sound in their defensive technique and what they were doing, and kept tremendous pressure on us. And, we wasn't able to handle it and work to their advantage.
After the game, Falcons players and coaches simply had no answer for what the Panthers did to Michael Vick. Said one player, usually Mike can create a way out. This time, the Panthers were airtight. Now for more on the Panthers and Falcons, here's Sean Salisbury.
All right, Sal, it looks to me like Carolina's physical defense is the difference, and they got after Mike Vick on Sunday. Great job by Chris Draft and the guys up front, not allowing Mike to get outside the pocket, hitting him before he gets his feet set. Fake the toss. This is a great job inside, forcing Mike out to help. Now watch what Mike Minter does. Keeps his outside arm free and again pushes Vick now back inside to help with Mike Rucker, and people swarming to the ball. 4th and 1, Mike Rucker inside circled. Nobody blocks him, but he gets to Vick before Vick can even get his feet rolling. And then if he would have missed the tackle, look how he has help from his friends, Neil. This is my favorite to go to the Super Bowl in the NFC.
Vick just 3 carries for 36 yards. He had run all over the Panthers previously, over 350 yards in 5 career games with 3 rushing touchdowns. Nothing schematic Sunday, according to Coach Mora. Just the Panthers' team speed was too much, as Vick had nearly as many sack yards as rush yards.
Here are the Bucs trying to stay within one of the Panthers in the South. In Baton Rouge for the Saints. Hazlitt looking for the first win in Louisiana. Aaron Brooks in the first quarter. Rondé Barber couldn't hang on last week, did this one a lot. 42-yard interception return. Brooks and Barber actually played together in college, you'll remember, at Virginia. The Bucs would not score, though, off that turnover. Second quarter, no score. Chris Sims. Little slant action for 30 yards to Joey Getaway Galloway. Sims 12 of 21, 123 yards. Galloway's 8th touchdown of the season. $1:30 to play. Saints down 10-3. Aaron Brooks. That's Rondé Barber again. He hit him a lot. 3 times did Barber pick him. 4 for the game, all in Tampa Bay territory. All right, Panthers got a 1-game lead over the Bucs in the NFC South. Falcons drop 2 back. There's going to be some changes next week as the Panthers and Bucs go face-to-face in Carolina. The Falcons get the Saints Monday night.
In the end, the Fighting Ducks didn't stand a fighting chance against the Fighting Irish. Oregon's record and BCS ranking better than Notre Dame's. Oregon's record over the past dozen years better than Notre Dame's. The Irish have lost 7 consecutive bowl games, including their last 2 Fiesta Bowls, by big number. But the recent history is overshadowed by their entire history, and the Ducks can't swim in that pond. Therefore, the BCS's 5th-rated team flies south to the Holiday Bowl. With that understood, here are your BCS games for the 2005 college football season. January 2nd, 9-2 Notre Dame against 9-2 Ohio State in the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. Same day, the Nokia Sugar Bowl in Atlanta, not New Orleans. Homestaying advantage for SEC champ 10-2 Georgia against Big East champ 10-1 West Virginia. January 3rd, FedEx Orange Bowl. Joe Paterno and Big Ten champion Penn State at 10-1 against Bobby Bowden and ACC champ Florida State 8-4, and then the granddaddy of them all, Rose Bowl, presented by Citi. 1-2 undefeated USC and Texas, all of them on ABC. Mentioned Oregon earlier. Mike Velotti's club San Diego bound, take on 7-4 Oklahoma. Steve Spurrier taking the Gamecocks to the Independence Bowl to face Missouri. U taking on LSU at the Peach Bowl. It's Central Florida and Nevada in the Hawaii Bowl. Let's say aloha to our game day crew.
Oh, thanks, lovers of the BCS. I know there's still some out there, still some right here. We'll say this is the best field of BCS Bowl games ever, besides that dream Rose Bowl presented by City matchup. Give me the best BCS game.
Oh, I think Notre Dame and Ohio State, the Ohio State University. Reason is it's Ohio State's offense and defense against the great Notre Dame, Brady Quinn, the quarterback. But remember one thing, this will be the most watched television game in all the football bowl games except the championship game. These guys are great football games.
Great teams, and you put two of the more powerful programs with so much tradition on TV together. You're right, it's going to be huge. I think that's an obvious one. I think the other game that stands out to me is the Orange Bowl with Penn State and Florida State. Penn State, I think, is the best team outside of the national championship game in the Rose Bowl. Has a great team on both sides of the ball. And I'll tell you, the way Florida State finished against Virginia Tech, a lot of enthusiasm in that game. It gives them momentum coming into that game against Penn State.
We got to go no huddle here now. Best non-BCS bowl game of the 24.
Oh, Boise State and Boston College. Why? The game's played on that blue turf. Boise State's won 31 straight on that blue turf. That's what I want to see.
Cannot believe that's the game you want to see. I want to see Miami and LSU. Two teams that if they stay healthy and a play goes different, maybe in some key games, they could be in the BCS, maybe even the national championship game. Two good defenses. We'll see who can win that big game.
I'll give you some points. Northwestern, UCLA, or Oregon, Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma's the team that has the most at stake besides, obviously, the championship game combatants. What about you?
Well, I think the championship game. Southern California has a chance to be the first team in 69 years to win 3 national titles in a row. That's a lot of stake. A lot at stake.
Yeah, plus 3 straight national championships. I think the team to me that has the most at stake, the Clemson Tigers. Why? Because Clemson is playing a Colorado team in the last 2 games. It was outscored 100-6. And Tommy Bowden is up and down on the hot seat all the time. Right now, it's pretty cool. If he loses to a team that's been outscored 100-6, it gets warm into the offseason. So Clemson has the most at stake. Don't lose to Colorado. They're a very, very bad team right now.
Kick them while they're down. That's good. Now, I tell you what, yeah, it's a motivational challenge to get his guys to practice.
I'm trying anything I can to motivate them.
Yep. Bowl season begins in 16 days, and then 15 days after that, the Rose Bowl presented by City up the highway in Pasadena.
Hi, men. Thank you. Up next on the center, the hard-nosed Bears chasing their 8th straight win, giving Brett Favre a beating. Off baseball's hot stove, the immediate future for Johnny Damon, A.J. Burnett, and why the Mets are still in that Manny Ramirez sweepstakes. Plus, half bull, half nightmare coming up. Meet a beast so vicious he was banned from the rodeo ring.
Built strong. Built comfortable. Built right. Wrangler 5-star premium denim jeans. Wrangler. Real, comfortable jeans.
We worked on Sam Adams Light for over 2 years. The whole brewing staff was dedicated.
Sam Adams Light reaches a level of flavor that light beer has never gotten to before.
Yeah, who do you know?
Everyone talks about how tough their truck is, how much it can haul. But when we build a truck, we like to think beyond the first load, to the second, the third, the fourth. That's why load after load, year after year, nothing stops a Tundra. Toyota Trucks, moving forward. Special financing and lease options available now.
It's your fight. The odds were against him.
This time around, I know what I'm fighting for.
His comeback was incredible. This is your night. And the story is true. You beat this guy easy last time. Yeah, the same guy. Cinderella Man, on the DVD Tuesday.
That's not garlic I'm smelling.
I like tangy. Ooh, can you make mine tangy?
Spicy.
Want a new spin on steak? Hurry in now for the new Chili Steak Festival. Big, juicy flavors like our Garlic Lovers Ribeye. The new Chili Steak Festival for a limited time. Come on, live a little.
This holiday, Office Depot has gifts that offer outstanding performance to handle digital media. Get a configure-to-order HP Pavilion A1110Y with Intel Pentium 4 processor with HT technology and printer starting at $499.99 after mail-in rebates. Plus a free 15-inch LCD monitor upgrade. Order before December 11th for guaranteed delivery by December 24th. Exclusively at Office Depot.
If you're a fraction off, it can change everything. On the field and in the lab, where Gatorade scientists test and retest athletes so we know exactly what their bodies demand. Precision counts. Out there and in here.
The ultimate highlight. Brought to you by Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Gatorade, is it in you?
Flavor Flav back in your face with the hot track, boy. Bring that beat back. Bring that beat back.
See, I played in Cincinnati with my whole head nappy. Made around in the street with nothing but a beat. Got a grudge against a judge, kick him out that seat. You are what you eat, yes. So you eat the same lessons to your mind. Self-defeating, sick and tired of being sick and tired of being beaten. So I'm dropping like it was way too hot, too fast. But hip-hop, do rock, a rock, a rock. I ain't here to hurt you. I don't angle them circles. Government ain't got me yet, so y'all won't stop me. See a stampede of fake cats, running from Bill Cosby. What's he got to do what you do, and you don't know what? DJ Lord, give me that cut. Bring that beat back, yeah. That's what's up, bring that beat back. That's what's up, bring that beat back. Bring that beat back. The beat gone. Bring that beat back.
Gets it, pumps, he throws for Hicks, and it is caught for a touchdown! Are you kidding me? For a runner at the buzzer. The beat gone. The beat gone.
Ultimate highlight. Brought to you by Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Gatorade, is it in you?
Packers have actually had the home field advantage in Chicago, winning every game they played there since '93. These aren't your older brothers Bears anymore, though. Favre's 11 straight road wins against them, and boy, he has faced a lot of different Bear quarterbacks. I mean, you're throwing Peter Tom Willis in there, and Steve Walsh, Eric Kramer's been in there, Steve Stenstrom, Moses, not related to Omar Moreno, Cade McNown, Henry Burris, Kyle Orton, still active. And trying to remain the 21st for a while. Orton to Bernard, Berrien good for 36 yards. He got 3 for 59, led to a field goal. They'd be down 7-6. Favre, picked off, and Charlie Tillman about face. He'll return the ball 95 yards down to the Packers 7. Favre had 2 interceptions, and the Bears, being the Bears, would end up with a field goal, and they would lead at the half 9-7. Third quarter, Packers driving. Favre, Donald Lee, picture perfect for 27, but Favre would hurt himself on the play. Aaron Rodgers warming up. Let's take a look at Favre's hand. There seems to be a big part of it missing, but he's tough, he's back. Look out below. Charlie Tillman recovered from that 95-yard return, and he sacked Favre, caused a fumble. His left hand is hurt. Another blown opportunity. Still in the fourth, Packers down 12-7. That's not working either. Nathan Vasher, and he goes 45 yards. Vasher's 7th interception. Bears win 19-7. 8th straight win. First win at home against the Pack since December 5th of '93.
Minnesota went from sinking ship to potential playoff sail. Host Detroit taking on water at a Titanic-like rate. Dick Duran right there. He's the Lions coach until Matt Millen says otherwise. Vikings first play from scrimmage. Brad Johnson, play action fake. Corn Robinson ran past R.W. McQuarters. We wanted to pick on R.W. is what Robinson said afterwards, and they did. 7-3, his first receiving touchdown of the season. Lions down 21-9, fourth quarter. Crowd on him, felt like a road game, said one Lion. Throws Pinner, tries to get the crowd into it with a 6-yard run, 21-16, minute left. Lions down 5 with the ball. Jeff Garcia deep for Roy Williams, intercepted by Corey Chavis. Brad Johnson, 5-0 since taking over for Dante Culpepper, fifth loss in a row, fifth loss in 6 games for Detroit. 21-16 is your final. Lions mathematically eliminated from the playoff race, a race Seattle is leading. Hawks, who played Philly Monday night, clinch after the Rams loss. Don't sleep on the Vikings, 7-5, winners of 5 in a row, now tied with the Cowboys and Falcons among the wild card contenders.
The concept of buying early to save money works around the holidays, but not when it comes to baseball players. How is it teams have already committed well over $250 million to 24 different players, locking them up for 52 years of service? And reports Sunday surfacing the Mets are really close to trading a prospect. That's the only type of player Florida accepts now, for catcher Paul LaDuca. Peter Gammons on all the work that's still left to be done.
When the baseball meetings open here on Monday morning, the first 3 items to focus on will be 1, free agent A.J. Burnett, the top free agent who may decide on Monday with the Cardinals, Rangers, and Blue Jays, the top suitors. 2nd, the Red Sox have to deal with Scott Boras on Johnny Damon now that other teams know Damon will be willing to leave Boston. And they also have to explore trade possibilities for Manny Ramirez and David Wells. And 3rd, the ever-active New York Mets. They're expected to sign second baseman Mark Grudzielanek on Thursday when he won't cost them a draft choice, and talk to the Red Sox about Ramirez, although the possibilities for a trade are remote.
When SportsCenter returns, Boomer running back the week's top plays, including another early season buzzer beater and why you're never too old to play rugby.
Oh, boy.
And the Texans rally at home, only to have the Ravens rally back. But who would score last? Houston living dangerously in the battle for Reggie Bush.
Thanks for filling in, Mr. Urlacher.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Happy to help.
Join us in March for ESPN The Weekend at the Walt Disney World Resort. There's something for every fan. Visit ESPNTheWeekend.com today. Presented by Speedstick 24/7.
At Dick's Sporting Goods, we've got gifts for sport. Under Armour cold gear.
And fleece hoodies.
Achieva Tech t-shirts.
And fitness gear. We've got Bowflex weights.
And Horizon treadmills.
Smith cages.
And elliptical machines.
Dick's has Motorola radios.
Marmot sleeping bags.
Patio fireplaces. And Carhartt clothing.
Can't decide?
Give a Dick's gift card.
Every holiday season starts at Dick's.
On December 21st, America's favorite family.
Tire swing, not ready.
Has some competition.
Well, you're 12, never beat my 8.
You're not going to get involved in that whole rivalry, are you?
No.
This Christmas.
This guy is so competitive.
Whoa! Isn't he like the coolest dad ever?
Oh, yeah, cool. Mind if I go waterboarding with you? This is our year!
Get focused and stay with the game plan. Okay, we don't have a game plan.
Cheaper by the dozen, too.
Come on, manhood thing.
Rated PG. December 21st, only in theaters.
On Saturday, December 10th, one college football player will go from being great to being a legend. The Heisman Trophy presentation, Saturday at 8 Eastern on ESPN.
The Acura MDX. Connect to the modern world or escape from it.
Get all the college hoops you can handle with the ESPN Full Court Pay-Per-View package.
Unbelievable!
More than 450 games you want to see.
Yes!
Top conferences. Critical matchups you won't get without ESPN Full Court.
To order, visit DirecTVSports.com or call 1-800-GET-SPORTS.
This one's for the ladies. Top-ranked Tennessee and 11th-ranked Stanford in Cali. Cardinal 23-game home winning streak. Second half, game tied. Stanford's Brooke Smith goes Abdul-Jabbar. Stanford with the lead. Tennessee +1 late. Shanna Zolman, only tray of the game. Tennessee wins at 74-67. Candace Parker, 21 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 steals. She is worth the price of admission. ESPN2's coverage of women's college basketball continues Monday night at 7:30 Eastern. 6th-ranked Connecticut hosting 8th-ranked North Carolina. This game available on ESPN2 HD. It's brilliant, which segues nicely into Chris Berman and his top 10 plays of the week.
Week 13 in the National Football League. So you knew something was up this first weekend of pro football in December. Hey, usually teams that have the upper hand continue with the upper hand. History is a large part of pro football. But apparently, week 13 in the year 2005, as we begin our top 10 plays of the week, some of that history would be changed.